6'7". You saw AD. He was out here warming up for about 10 minutes, but still weeks away from playing. Butler scored 20 or more in each of his first 3 games as a Warrior. Only 2 other Warriors have done that. Wilt Chamberlain and Kevin Durant. There's P.J. Washington hitting a 3.
Perimeter defense going to be big again in this game. Neither team. Draymond Green, Steve Kerr said he's going to start him at center probably the rest of the way. Likes to limit his minutes, but that's what he gives you right there. Those guys have been doing that for a long time.
Green averaging almost 6 assists per game. Steph Curry has scored 20 points or more in 8 straight. That's a season high. Kessler Edwards with a free path to the basket.
The numbers are huge. No surprise, Clay's made many threes in this building, but it's the accuracy that's impressive.
Nice pass by Exum and the slam by Edwards.
I think that was a big factor in it. Dunleavy was able to say, I know Jimmy. And yeah, he's has his moments, but he's a competitor. I mean, Clay, like I said, not all games count the same.
Butler with the slam. Draymond Green with the find. Irving, who tried to draw the foul on Butler, got out of the way. Podziemski left-handed down court. Green to the trailer. Steph. Curry hangs. And it rolls around and drops for his second basket.
You don't really know, right? But that one, as far as surprise, Dave, yeah, number 1 most surprised on that one.
Steph off the bounce, cans a 3. First triple of the day for Curry. Dinwiddie defending Curry. Max Christie, who came over as part of that trade for Luka Doncic. He's out there. Count the basket. And the foul. A 3-point chance. And Curry on the cusp of double figures just 7 minutes into the game.
High-level basketball in the playoffs for quite some time, and very well. And to get a guy like that, you just know what you're getting on a team that has a lot of youth.
In the opening quarter, Butler with 6 points. A turnover by the Mavs. Santos ahead to Podziemski. He'll pull up 4-3. It's good.
And this is where, if you're Dallas, you're watching going, wow, you know, this is a struggle. We're not getting anything going. They're hoping Anthony Davis can really erase a lot of what we're seeing here. It's just Warriors are not known for getting to the rim.
Empty possession for the Mavericks, who are shooting 33%. A turnover. Here's Irving, 0 for 5 from the floor in that first quarter. Edwards misses. Irving tips it up and in for his first points. Here is Butler. He's got 9 points so far, 5 of 5 at the line. Finds post in the corner, and the 3 is good. Boy, he's been shooting lights out. Irving had to be careful not to pick up his 3rd foul. He got the clean strip. Moody finds the ball again and missed the shot. Butler tracks it down. Shovel the post. And post with the slam. Draymond Green's his 9th straight game back after missing 7 in a row because of injury. A Warriors turnover leads to a dunk in transition for Edwards. There. Marshall underneath to Prosper. They work it around to Christie. Good look. Irving drills it. Kyrie Irving with his first 3-pointer. Kyrie Irving averaging 29 points per game in the month of February. Scored 30 or more in 6 of his last 13 games. Prosper inside with the basket. Still a few weeks away for Anthony Davis. They're expecting all of them to have a reevaluation here in the next couple weeks. Washington soars to the rim. Double clutch and stuff.
Nico and Rob knew each other so well because Nico represented Kobe at Nike, and obviously Rob was Kobe's agent. So it's a small world.
Oh, what a drive by Butler, shaking Marshall and putting it in off the window. Curry telling Podziemski to reverse it over to Hield. Curry trying to get free from Dinwiddie. Butler drives, foul, count the basket, and a 3-point chance.
Made the deal. Hats off. This Warriors team picked the direction. Is his words. We picked the direction. We picked the course. And Butler kind of firmed that up. We're going for it.
They have not been 3 above 500 in 2 months. Let's check in with Cassidy.
Yeah, I spoke to Steve Kerr about his understanding of Jimmy's ability to elevate his game on the biggest stages as Steph gets an acrobatic basket to go.
Dallas ended that half on an 8-2 run. Let's see if Kyrie Irving can get going. Just 5 points. As we mentioned, Thomas none in the last meeting a week ago, as Thompson's finally on the board, but he's been out, missing his 8th straight game with a hip injury. Thompson short on that one. Moody sneaking down court with the easy 2. He's 1 of 5 from out there, 2 of 11 overall. Curry driving on Thompson and puts it home. Steph Curry with 16 to lead all scores. Dallas goes to the Lakers next on Tuesday. Luka Doncic had his best game as a Laker last night in the win over Denver. What a pass by Curry, and Podziemski beats the shot clock. Curry 1 of 5 from 3. He's actually shooting under 40% from 3 on the season. In stride, Thompson drills the 3, and it was Irving with the great look.
Competing like he is a testament to his love for basketball, his work ethic.
Irving on the back cut. Puts that one off the glass.
So that guy's, you can measure his job performance. You can say you're failing. You have a 60% success rate, but good job there by the Warriors backbench assistants.
Going back to that run last year, how he's helped grow the young players, and now he'll be really good for a guy like Max Christie. Thompson on target, and he's got 11 here in the quarter. So when you talk about the leadership of Kyrie Irving, how about on the other side? Is this an opportunity as the 3 goes for Payton?
I don't know Luka personally, but I do know if it is a wake-up call that's needed, or if it was a message, you couldn't find one that's more poignant. Luka Doncic next to a guy, because you can't sit there if you're Luka and watch what LeBron does at 40 years old and say, well, I'm not going to show up, I'm not going to work.
Curry gets past him, gives it up to Santos. The 3 not there. Offensive rebound, Payton. Out to Steph. Lets it fly. Cans it. 25 for Curry. His second 3. This feels like he has to work so much less when Butler's not on the floor right now, as Curry hits back-to-back triples. Largest lead of the game for the Warriors.
Is that an early good night call? I feel like it's like a 5 p.m. go to bed. I mean, I don't know if it's
2:16 local, so
go to bed. I mean, that's an early call, right?
Well, Washington came back and hit a 3. Curry made 2 in a row. Now he drives past 2 guys, banks in the floater. Curry heating up. Golden State in front by 25 over the Mavericks. Steph Curry leading the way with 30 points. Golden State looking to win for the 3rd straight time, for the first time since late November.
Max Christie, Klay Thompson, P.J. Washington to just do it in a very difficult environment without any help from any big guys.
Somehow Butler's pass got through to Moody.
But 8th and 9th currently, and you say, well, where are these teams going to end up? And Butler gives the Warriors this huge lift, which we're already seeing. Good chance they end up here at 4-1 or 5-1 since acquiring him. He's one of the best 10 two-way players in the league. And then you look at all these other teams like Houston and Memphis and the Lakers and the Clippers and all these other things that are jumbled up.
Clippers trying to hang on to that 6th spot. They've surprised some people this year, as well as they've played most of the season without Kawhi Leonard. On the back down, Butler hits. He's got 18 points.
Right, you hope both teams stay healthy, and that'll be an overanalyzed game for sure.
3-pointer from Podziemski. How important was he to the Warriors?
More important than people think. And I don't know how people's opinion of Andre, but we're very deserving. What's going to happen in about an hour from now, 30 minutes, to get that jersey retired, was such a great story, because that's the year Steve Kerr asked Andre to come off the bench. And Andre deserved to start. He was one of the 5 best players, but it wasn't the best thing for the team. He had already made up his mind. A lot of times you meet with a free agent, you try to convince them. This is a Quentin Post 3-point show here. So, RJ, I love you, but we've talked about this before.
Diminishing skills.
Well, I mean, he came back around. He did not. He was dictating what defenses we should play. He was telling the coaches, that's a good idea, but here's what we need to do. We need to guard LeBron this way or Kyrie that way. Yeah, that'll be interesting, because it's not a lot of teams do that anymore. You do see Cleveland. I guess you can talk about Boston doing it, but they shoot it.
They won 3 in a row. They're 5-1 since the Jimmy Butler trade, and this was a rout. Steph Curry with a 30-point game in just 3 quarters. Jimmy Butler had 14 of his 8.